Come explore Hanalei with us, where we will find a pier to leap from, a river to paddle down, a cave to wander through, and a beach you'll never want to leave. We're wildlings and waypoints, chasing wild places, epic views, and moments you'll never forget. This is the Hanalei Bridge, the gateway between Princeville and Hanalei. Once you cross, life slows down just a little bit. As we crossed the bridge, it started to rain, but it's no matter. It's all part of the valley's rhythm. Next stop, the river. We rented our paddleboards from Kayak Hanalei, which couldn't be more convenient. Rentals are first come, first served, so we showed up early to start our adventure. While you're there, don't forget to say hello to the whimsical tree faces. The staff was great helping all of us get set up on our boards, and within minutes we were gliding down the short inlet that opens up into Hanalei River. At the end of the short inlet, the river opens up. Turn right and you'll head towards Hanalei National Wildlife Refuge. Turn left and the river winds its way to the beach. As nature enthusiasts, we were most excited to see the wildlife. So we turned right, went upstream for the 4-mile round trip into the Hanalei National Wildlife Refuge. You may hear some traffic sounds at the start, but don't worry, that soon fades away and the journey feels peaceful and wild. You paddle past taro fields and jungle with calm water that's perfect for spotting wildlife. The Hanalei National Wildlife Refuge has been around since 1972, making the oldest of Hawaii's 3 refuges. It was created under the Endangered Species Act to help protect and restore some of Hawaii's rarest birds. Up ahead is the historic Hanalei Bridge, seen through a different vantage point than most folks get to see. This one-lane steel truss bridge has been here since 1912. It's the only way in and out of Hanalei from this side of the island, and over the years it has become a true North Shore landmark. Since it's just a single lane, cars take turns crossing, local style, with a little patience and plenty of aloha. And here's where the adventure ends on this side of the river. There's a tree across the water that blocks the way. I'm not sure if it fell naturally or if it was placed here to keep paddlers from going farther down the refuge. The refuge covers about 917 acres of wetland and taro fields. And the Hanalei River is one of the longest rivers in Kauai, stretching about 15 miles from the mountains all the way down to the bay. What makes it special is how calm it feels, perfect for paddling at an easy pace and just taking in the views. Along the way, the scenery shifts from taro fields to jungles, with mountains always in the background. At the other end of the paddling route, the river widens, the beach appears, and then the bay opens up. Right in front of us, the Hanalei Pier stretches into the water, a classic North Shore landmark. We'll be spending some time there a little later on in this trip. Looking past the pier, you'll see the ridges of the Nepali coast. Some say the outline looks like a dragon stretched out along the water. Paddling the Hanalei River gave us 2 adventures in one: quiet jungle upstream and wide open ocean downstream. Between the wildlife, the mountains, and the bay, it's an experience we won't forget. But this adventure isn't quite over. The Hanalei Pier is waiting. After paddling, we made our way to the Hanalei Pier, one of Hanalei's most beloved landmarks. The Hanalei Pier has stood here for over a century. It was built back in 1892 to ship rice and sugar from the valley. These days, it's less about cargo and more about community. People come here to fish and swim, jump, and just soak in these views with these mountains and these beautiful boats out here. During certain times of the year, you can see waterfalls spilling down the cliffs. During all parts of the year, it is one of the most stunning bays in Hawaii. Hanalei is famous for its rain. That's what makes the valley so green. Showers can blow through fast, leaving the pier slick, and in the winter the surf gets rough. If you're wanting to jump off the pier, the summer is the best time with its calm waters. After watching everyone else jump off the pier, we had to give it a try ourselves. My daughter and husband went first. And then I got brave enough to join in. Then our daughter went again and again and again. She would have kept going into the sunset if we'd let her. After all that jumping and splashing at the pier, we were ready for something sweet. Just down the road, you'll find one of Hanalei's classics, Wishing Well Shave Ice. You can't miss it. It's a colorful truck tucked under the trees, serving up frosty treats for more than 30 years. The portions are perfect, the flavors are fun, and the best part, you can pile on everything from fresh fruit to a yummy snow cap. The girls went straight for rainbow flavors while I couldn't resist a classic tropical combo, lilikoi, mango, and guava. If you need a little caffeine pick-me-up, have no worries. Wishing Well Coffee and Tea is just behind the Wishing Well Shave Ice. While you're making your way to the coffee shop, don't forget to take a moment to appreciate the beautiful art. If you need some lunch to go with your sweet treat, I highly recommend Hawaiian Yes Dog, located in Chinyang Village, the heart of Hanalei. You can't miss the red and yellow umbrella and the pushcart style stand. We tried their original Hawaiian, which came topped with pineapple. Now, pineapple on a hot dog might sound a bit unusual, but it totally works. The sweetness balances the savory. If delicious hot dogs aren't quite your thing, don't worry, there's plenty of other options, such as Hanalei Poke. We had visions of hiking the legendary Kalalau Trail, at least the first couple of miles that we were confident our kiddos could do. However, the universe had other plans. Turns out you can't just show up, you need a reservation. So we swapped out our hiking boots for beach sandals and called it an adventure anyway. This is Maniniholo Dry Cave. It is right down the street from Hāʻena State Park and right across the road from the beach. Formed by ancient lava flow and tucked at the base of the lush Nepali coast, the Dry Cave is one of the most accessible caves in Kauai. No flashlights are needed. Sunlight filters in through the entrance, revealing the vast cavern and stretches nearly 300 feet into the earth. Inside the cave, we even spotted some old graffiti, one marking dated all the way back to 1936. It's amazing to think how many people have wandered here over the decades. But while it's cool to see those traces of the past, it's best not to leave new ones so future visitors can experience the cave just as it is. Across the road from the Dry Cave is Hāʻena Beach Park, a stretch of golden sand with turquoise water and lush green cliffs as a backdrop. It's one of those spots where the scenery alone makes the stop worth it. The ocean here is beautiful, but unpredictable. Strong waves and rip currents make it better for surfing than swimming, especially in the winter. For us, the fun was exploring the tide pools along the shore, playing in the sand, and really enjoying the scenery. The beach park has picnic tables, restrooms, and showers, so it's a convenient place to spend some time. And if you look back towards the cliff, you'll see Makana Mountain, better known as Bali High from the movie South Pacific. Even without getting in the water, this beach park is worth the visits for its mixture of beauty and history and those little surprises waiting for you in the tide pools. On the way back from Hāʻena Beach, you'll roll right over Wainiha Bridges, two one-lane bridges that have been here for over a century. Out here, the rule is simple. You take turns, wave as you pass, and enjoy the slower pace on the North Shore. Along the way, a mixture of road signs can be seen to remind drivers to take it slow. My favorite says Eddie would go slow, a clever nod to a North Shore legend. If you're staying in the nearby town of Princeville, you may come across the Nene, Hawaiian geese found nowhere else in the world. We spotted some along the walking path by the Kahaku Road. The Nene were once on the brink of extinction, but they've made a remarkable comeback here in Kauai. Also along the walking path, you will see the majestic rainbow eucalyptus trees standing tall with their trunks streaked with green, brown, and red. In the sunlight, the bark peels and shifts in color, and it looks like it's been paintbrushed by rain and time. While we were enjoying the rainbow eucalyptus trees, we had the good fortune of spotting this guy, a praying mantis that was steadily climbing upward. Thanks for coming along with us on our journey through Hanalei. If you've enjoyed exploring with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the adventure. And tell us in the comments where you plan to visit in Kauai. We'd love to hear where your next adventure is taking you, and we'll see you on our next adventure.